Hello, my name is Paul. I'm going to be teaching you disk operating systems and Windows. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the features of Windows and its versions, learn how to use Windows 7 operating systems. Let's get started. History of operating systems. An operating system OS is a software program that manages the hardware and software resources of a computer. The OS performs basic tasks, such as controlling and allocating memory, prioritizing the processing of instructions, controlling input and output devices, facilitating networking, and managing files. Windows' predecessor MS-DOS Microsoft Disk Operating System was the most popular operating system earlier. However, its numerous drawbacks led to the emergence of a new class of system software. Windows, which was a product of this class, was based on a radically different approach called Graphical User Interface (GUI). The user is not expected to memorize or type any command. All that he needs to do is click on the appropriate picture icon with the help of a small handheld device called a mouse. Using a mouse is easier than using a keyboard. In a graphical user interface, the various commands and options are represented on the screen in the form of small images called icons. Clicking on an icon is easier than typing commands through a keyboard. GUI-based interfaces work on WYSIWYG, that is, what you see is what you get technology, making the work of the user easier. Therefore, GUI-based interfaces are much more user-friendly. With Windows, Microsoft has successfully addressed all the limitations of MS-DOS, in addition to the new user-friendly features. Windows has been aptly named, as it rightly facilitates the users to work on several Windows simultaneously. Disk operating systems and Windows. As the name implies, the operating system is used for operating the system or the computer. It is a set of computer programs, which is used to execute a specific task. The single user operating as DOS, that is, disk operating system. The main functions of DOS are to manage disk files, and allocate system resources according to the requirement. DOS provides vital features to control hardware devices such as keyboard, screen, disk devices, printers, modems and programs. Disk operating system and disk operating system, most often abbreviated as DOS, refers to an operating system software, used in most computers, which provides the abstraction and management of secondary storage devices and the information. Such software is referred to as a disk operating system, since the storage devices it manages are made of rotating platters such as hard disks or floppy disks. DOS is the medium through which the user and external devices attached to the system communicate. DOS translates the command issued by the user in the format that is comprehensible by the computer and instructs the computer to function accordingly. It also translates the result and any error message in the format for the user to understand.